Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zoogles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zoogles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Dragon
Here I go! I'm only getting started! Trouble! Annihilation! Wins ahead of the fray!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Here's a healing arm!
Look sharp! Don't walk!
Dragon Swarm!
Explosive
ring!
Flaming meteor!
We managed to turn the tide!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Will this came between heaven and earth!
Swallow Blade!
Hurricane Blade! Healing circle!
Turret!
I owe you one for that. By the power
Oh,
of water!
Savior!
It exploded?
Don't get caught in the blast!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. Oh, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Shion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
I can shatter any steel!
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
You're mine! All yours! Here I come! We turned the tables on us!
There are still more left. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
More Zuko's?
Keep calm and take them down.
Going in.
More? You're mine! It's over!
Reinforcements incoming. Not a problem.
Explosive ring!
Do it! I'll be saving
More?
this one.
Slash! Try this!
Fury!
Infernal turret!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Raging cascade!
More?
In here!
Infernal turret! Take this! Dragon swarm!
Flaming meteor!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Reinforcements?
Swallow blade!
Infernal
Make it
rain! Lion
Dragon swarm!
And just like that, I'm back in.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! More?
Condemned!
On guard.
Dragon swarm!
Beast the storm!
Try this!
Awaiting Banshee of Lightning!
All right.
Explosive ring!
On guard.
In here. You're feistier than you look.
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
Dramatic.
Lightning orb!
Beast the storm!
Banana!
It's over!
Pull myself together!
Dragon
Do it!
swarm! Try
Lightning
this!
raging
Explosive ring!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Really bad feeling about this.
Get behind me!
Here's evil! Freeze laser!
Okay, here I go.
These ones can burn rings around
As
us.
impressive as always.
And here I hope that was included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look up.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
First aid! Incorruption!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Here's a healing arm!
Dragon Form!
First aid!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
No further!
Feast of Denied!
Lightning! Wind!
Take it ready!
Energy! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. Guess I misread the landing. These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrect 35 about it sometime.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
This... This looks nice and tough.
I've got a really bad feeling about this!
Now I can let loose!
The flames will roll!
Great time!
Sleep now!
Try this!
Flame of
Infernal
Maybe
turret!
this one! Water! Hear my
It can hide itself? Amazing!
This one! Here's evil!
Try this!
Take
Inferno!
this!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Glimmer!
Not today!
Will this help? Holy Land!
Let's swallow
Chain
blade!
between heaven and earth! Healing
Dragon
circle!
form!
A wailing band
Swallow
of
blade!
lightning!
Need to pull my...
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Think you can fly?
Raging cascade!
Here, let me
Good
out.
shot!
Now I can let loose!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Will this help? Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Try this!
Lion's Howl!
Healing circle!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. We'll do better.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Dance in the wind! Whirling circle! Leave the enemy's arch to me! Blizzard blow!
No complaint.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
I'm going to need to use a...
Do it! Johali!
All yours, Kisara.
This could be useful.
This won't be easy.
Damn it!
Don't be such a pessimist.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil. Concentration.
Shield and Blazer.
Flaming Meteor.
Inferno Blade. Inferno Casting. Hear me. Flame of Fury.
You picked the wrong fight!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
We managed
so
to
much,
turn the
Rena.
tide.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. Hey, new equipment! This one's
Here,
tough,
let me help.
but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Try this! One inside me yearns to be let free! You're mine!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Eat this!
Hurricane Strike! Thunderfield!
Dragon Force!
Raging Cascade! Flaming Meteor!
Explosive ring!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Clock!
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about. Brace yourself! This one's tough! Infernal Turret!
Searing Flame!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my
That
healing arts
buzzing
to
is
accomplish
driving me mad! Infernal Turret! Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Hurricane Strike! Radiant Light!
Infernal Turret!
Lightning! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
We've turned the tables on him.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And finally to me! Blizzard Bloom!
Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
You don't have firearms.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, Shion.
Looks like it could be worth something.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Dragon Swarm!
Going in to pull myself together.
Infernal Bear!
Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal
I'll pick you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Switch to offense! Slag Assault!
Lightning Condemned!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot.
Illuminate the
Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Now I can let loose.
Going in between heaven and earth. Hurricane down! A wailing banshee of lightning! Let's tear off the pressure! Dragon Swarm! Tiger Blade!
Now or never.
Gale Force! I'll heal you all!
I'll smash you!
Tempest Whirl! Healing Circle!
Burn it out!
What would I do without you? I never miss!
Be careful not to overdo
Now!
it. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! I'm practically unstoppable.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Hurricane Strike! Inferno Turret!
Here's a healing arm.
Hurricane
Strike!
Try this!
I will not pass on the hand.
You want me? Come get it.
One more!
Pesky airborne
I think the
scoundrel.
enemy's getting
Sounds like a
desperate.
job for
them
you
where we want
truly.
Don't tip your hand, though.
Inferno Turret! Here I come!
Now! Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Inferno Turret! Try harder!
the fray.
Dragon
A
Swarm!
wailing banshee of lightning!
Try this!
Beast assault.
Explosive ring!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
I can't hold on much longer!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Dragon Swarm!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Explosive ring!
Mega Ray! Thunderblade!
Not today!
Illuminate the dark! Annihilation!
Flash!
Holy River! Holy Land!
You're mine!
Chain between heaven and earth!
If it's in the sky,
We managed to turn the tide!
For now. Things could
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Don't get careless.
Slash!
Don't tell me!
Will this help?
On guard!
One more.
Concentration!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Gemini
Swallow
Alpha!
Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
Try this!
Get behind me. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher.
I'll heal
This
you
one's
all!
Take
mine.
this! Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me
Here
help.
goes.
First aid!
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was included.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered. Here's a heal you get, Jen.
Gonna need more
Here!
blood!
Get on in here with the others!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll heal you all!
Dragon Swarm!
Hang Strike.
Healing
Explosive ring!
I'll fix you. I owe you, Xion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Inferno Turret!
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Dragon Swarm!
Photon Blast!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Sharp. Inferno Crusher.
Here, let me help.
Ignite!
All right. First aid! Time.
Swallow Blade! Try this!
Inferno Crossing.
Inferno Turret! Dragon Swarm!
This one's
Try
mine.
this! Explosive ring!
Make it rain.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
What do you think this place was for? Ah!
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourselves. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Hurricane strike!
Annihilate
Annihilate!
You're on!
Annihilate meteor! Radiant? Here! Piercing roar!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging
Try this! Explosive ring!
Annihilation!
Its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Here! Lightning orb! Hurricane
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Thunderblade! A chain between heaven and earth!
Tiger Blade!
A wailing Lucio lightning!
Take this!
This one's
Severing wind! It's over!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Here goes!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Tiger
Blade!
Be still! Here I kick for all night!
This one's
Dragon Swarm!
Inferno Crossing! Think you can
Now
fly?
back into the fray!
Explosive ring!
Annihilation!
A whirling struggle.
Wind!
Flame of fury! Winds of heaven! First
You'll
laser
finish!
spear!
Rickshaw!
You're on!
Inferno
In here!
Dazzle!
Freeze lancer!
Rising
Get on in there
Phoenix!
with me! I'll heal you
Dazzle!
all! Thunder field!
Rising Phoenix!
Now you're getting serious?
What would I do to
Healing meteor!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
That'll bring you down!
I'll be saving
Dragon
this one.
Swarm!
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best. Freeze Lancer!
Burn!
Upstage Waterfall! Blizzard Blow!
Flaming meteor!
Going in! Air Blast! Chain between
Swallow Blade!
A wailing
Severing
Champion
wind!
landing!
It's over!
Hurricane Strike!
You're on!
Evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Blizzard Blow! Freeze Lancer!
Flaming meteor!
I'll heal you all!
Inferno Ring! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Chain between heaven and earth!
And just like that, I'm back in.
Start by holding the front
Try
line.
this!
No sooner said than done.
Explosive
Get
ring!
on in there with the others! Hear me!
Try this! Inferno
Make it
Sword!
rain!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Going in! So tired.
All that running around is catching up with you.
No, I don't think that's it.
Go!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Charge one.
I'll pick you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
In a bind?
Hurricane Blade!
Dragon Blow!
Lizard Bloom!
Try this!
Flaming Meteor! Eruption! Got it! Inferno Crossing! Now's our chance!
Try this!
Hurricane
Inferno Torrent!
Cyclone!
Take this! It's over!
Is this it?
Come on! You have to hold on! A whirling strike! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Winds of heaven! First resuscitation! Cyclone! Dance in the wind! Fist!
Not done yet!
Air
I
thrust!
can carve through armor!
Dragon Swarm! Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Rena Salma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Rena Salma's here, right?
Don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renas Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter. We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Try harder! Slash!
This one's mine.
It'll body slam us into next week!
And just like that, coming back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said
Can you
than
take care of
done.
them?
No sooner said than done!
This
Can't
one's
move.
mine.
Don't leave me!
Think you can fly?
Raging storm!
Dragon form!
Here's a healing heart!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Dragon form! Try this!
Anything in armor is all mine.
I'll heal you all!
Try this! Infernal
Healing
torrent!
circle!
Dragon form! Try this!
Out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Explosive! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
If it's in the sky, it's
Swallow
mine!
blade! Try this!
Reload!
Infernal torrent!
I'm
Swallow
going to
blade!
need to use all the power
Take
of my
this!
healing arts to accomplish this!
Dragon knife! Can't move!
Here's a healing art!
Swallow blade!
Here, let me help!
Infernal torrent! Now let loose!
Here,
Try this!
Inferno cross.
Infernal torrent! Swallow blade! Try this! Infernal
I'm
torrent!
going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish
Dragon form!
Flaming meteor.
Now!
Lunar arc.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Man, I'm famished.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I can do this! I just have to get it together!
We're right here. We can help you.
Shion's right. You have us to lean on.
You're right!
Swallow blade! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let us
All yours! Infernal torrent!
Look sharp.
Will this help? Illuminate the dark! Come forward! Healing arc! A chain between
Here I
heaven
am!
and flame of
You're
death!
finished! Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. You're mine! Dragon swarm!
Mega ray!
Try this!
Gemini Aqua!
Explosive ring!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to illuminate the dark! Blizzard blow! Holy glimmer! I can't hold on much longer!
Not today!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Not on my watch!
Slash!
Lightning orb! Whoa!
Infernal turret! Come one,
They
come
may
all!
look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Infernal
Blizzard blow!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Slash!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here!
Dragon
Whirling struggle! Here I come! Blizzard blow!
Explosive ring!
This one's mine!
Not much longer to go.
Come on,
feel so
one
hot.
final... You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way.
I owe you so much, Rena.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons you can do.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Every little bit
Why'd
helps,
you heal me?
right?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
Sweet pal.
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Alright, it's showtime!
We did it!
As impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Try this!
Do it, Happy! More incoming!
Oh, too shy to come over! Here, let me help!
Swallow blade!
Mega Ray!
You're really strong, Alvin!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
Swallow blade!
Eat dirt! Arc!
Dragon swarm! Eat dirt!
Inferno field!
Here's a healing arc! Get on in there with the others!
Thanks, Xion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Try this!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
The waters are creeping up.
Shield
Try
and
this!
mate!
I'm going to
Infernal
need to feel
torrent!
all the power of
You're
my
mine!
I'll be safe
Dragon
this way.
swarm! Try this! We did it!
More?
Lightning birthday!
Okay.
All right,
Where are you going? Inferno crossing!
Try this! Infernal
Now.
torrent!
Here, let me help.
Slash!
Freeze it! Dance in the wind!
Infernal torrent!
Came between heaven and
Try
earth.
this!
Here is the
Make it rain!
lightning!
Flaming meteor!
Try this!
Here's the
Infernal torrent! Slash!
Freeze
Try
laser!
this!
Here goes!
Infernal torrent!
Whoa! Hey,
Here,
when
let
it
me
is
help.
right.
Here they come!
Illuminate the
Thunder
dark!
touch! Hurricane strike!
Holy land!
Lunar freeze whistle! Make it rain! By the
A
power of
whirling
water!
of lightning!
I can feel my precision improving.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Got a really bad feeling about this.
I owe you one. Try this!
Flaming meteor! Infernal crossing!
Going in.
I'll shoot them out of the sky!
crossing! Infernal turret!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon
Arrow
Force!
the weak point! Supernova! It's weakened!
This ends now!
Let me help! Holy Lance!
Dragon
A chain
Force!
between heaven and earth!
Try this!
Pierce evil! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Explosive!
Freeze Lancer! In here! I'll heal you!
Not today!
More for the Tiger Blade!
Swallow Blade!
Healing Crescent
Slash!
A banana!
Tiger
Let's go!
Blade!
Lightning
Explosive!
Cannon!
Remove!
Astral Energy! energy!
Say no more!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
I'm going to need to use all of my healing to accomplish this. Hurricane struggle!
Swallow blade! Try this!
I can't hold on much longer! Mega Ray!
Dragon swarm!
Here goes! I'll be saving this one!
Explosive ring!
Howl!
Slash! Try this!
Heal that ring! Time to shine!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Think you can fly?
Explosive ring!
Freeze Lancer!
Here, let me help.
Blast in the wind! First air
Okay,
drop!
here I go. Try this! Infernal torrent!
Radiant Pierce! Hit!
Here, let me
Turn
help.
up! First aid!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks,
This
Kisara.
one's mine! No more Miss Nice Girl! Purge Malevolence!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
In for the win! Air thrust! Photon Flash!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this.
Deus Roar! A chain between heaven and earth.
Here
Do
I
it!
come!
Dohalim,
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
We're in for a long slog with this one. Piercing roar!
Infernal torrent!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
No matter what, nothing gets past my shield. Hurricane
I'll
strike!
smash you!
Shield charge!
Purge Blade!
I owe you one.
Big water
Broken
Lunar
pound!
Dragon
Corruption!
swarm!
Lightning
Power!
Thunder Blade!
Explosive ring!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, Holy
pound!
Cloud!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Chain between heaven and earth.
Try this!
A wave
Now I
of
can let
dancing
loose.
lightning! Mega Hurricane Strike! Let the market handle this!
Swallow blade!
Piercing far enough! You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Golden Circle! Raging Storm!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Swallow blade!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Here I come! Dragon
Tempest!
swarm!
Hit!
And now you're getting serious?
Inferno
This one's all mine!
Hear my call!
Eat this!
Their arts were interrupted.
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique.
Dragon swarm!
Lightning Orb! Raging
Try
I don't have much left.
Dragon swarm!
Raging Cascade!
Try this!
Time to shine.
Explosive ring! Thanks!
Winds of heaven!
Try this!
Burst forth! Into the shadows! Cyclone!
Slash!
Dance in the wind!
Try this!
By the power
This
of
one.
Lightning!
Severing
Tempest,
wings!
make it rain.
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact cross!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that is the case.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
One more than some up burn out. Come and face me.
Here's evil. Lightning meteor. Explosive ring. Inferno crossing.
Here, let me help.
Double demon fang.
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push.
Let's do this together, Alvin.
Slash.
Lightning!
Rising Wyvern.
Here's a healing.
Hurricane
Not
slash.
this
I owe you one.
Your astral arts are truly incredible. Every little bit helps, right? Indeed it does.
Double demon fang.
Could have been worse.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Here's evil.
Not today.
On guard.
Freeze Lancer.
Rising Wyvern. This one
Can't get out
Careful.
of this!
What's the kind of camouflage?
My head's spinning just watching.
Ring Alpha.
Radiant discharge.
Lunar corruption.
Pierce through.
Hurricane denial.
Take this. You're mine. You're finished.
Take the
Eternal devastation. Thanks, Shion.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher. Igneous discharge. Ground
Take this. What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alpin. We'll take point here.
Thanks. Sorry to impose on you like this.
Going in. That's it.
The enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Make it rain.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
The heavens must be smiling.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely, but only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me! Ignite!
On guard.
Here's a healing arc. This is gonna need all of us
Hold
together.
nothing back! Swallow blade! Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. Eternal devastation! Demon
Let me help.
Swallow blade!
Glacial steel. Here's the evil. Got it.
This one keeps... I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Will this help? Arc steel.
Raging
cascade.
Demon fang! I owe you one.
Heaven and earth.
Not today!
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't mention it.
Try
I'm
that!
glad to know someone's got my back.
Goodbye, savior.
Double demon fang!
In here. Sean. This
Demon fang!
Come on. This one's mine.
Shield and bang. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher.
I owe you one.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my heart. Here, holy glimmer. Holy light.
I owe you one.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Shattering.
Now.
Rena!
Astral energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done. Annihilation.
Soaring Alpha! Blew away! Time to let it rip! Double demon fang!
Holy glimmer. Holy
Demon fang! Double demon fang!
This one.
Try this!
Wailing banshee of
Infernal
lightning.
torrent!
Look sharp.
Shockwave flash!
Healing
Shield
circle.
and bang.
Dance
Now!
with the wind.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Magic is amped.
Infernal torrent!
Dance
Now you're getting serious?
In here!
Take this!
Power of water!
Dragon
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing arc!
Dragon Swarm!
A whirling circle! Winds of heaven!
It's too much!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm!
Going in! Hurricane
Wind!
Healing circle!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Make it rain! In an instant! Impact Cross!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Dead end, huh?
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
Jeez! Don't scare me like that! What, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's not that. It's just, this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this. Woohoo!
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Our future. One free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go!